Hello friends, it's Jennifer. I wanted to do a quick video because it is 2 days past my 4-month surgery for having vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery. My starting weight was 257 and today I am 204, which kind of leads to some of my frustration. So I've only lost a pound since my last video, which has been a little frustrating, but I'll kind of get into that. So I had kind of a rough day today, worked most of my day, and then I actually had to attend a funeral for my coworker whose daughter had actually taken her own life, and she was only 14 years old. And it has really kind of put things in perspective for me, because here is a young, beautiful girl who, for whatever reason, she wasn't suffering from any sort of anxiety or depression, at least that was anyone was aware of. And she was very active in school, had a ton of friends, a very beautiful life, and she chose to end it for some unknown reason at this point. And it's just really just heartbreaking, really heartbreaking. But I think it kind of gave me some perspective about how I've been kind of beating myself up over my lack of progress recently, and how sort of self-defeating that is, and how I think that it sometimes takes something like this to kind of open people's eyes, and for me, for my eyes, to appreciate how far I've come and really focus more on the positives, which I try to be a very positive person. I actually am a very positive person. I am not at all a pessimist, very much an optimist. But today, I don't know, today's definitely got me. I have been wanting to do a video regarding my last doctor's visit, because that has really been bothering me to the point of not wanting to do a video because I didn't want to rant for the entire video about it. But a lot of you guys know that I've been suffering a great deal from acid reflux, and it has not improved. So I had mentioned it to my doctor, and my doctor basically told me that it was my fault. It was my fault for choosing VSG surgery when I should have done my research better. And basically he said that I can't blame him. Not that I was. The thing is that when I went to see him the first time, and I'm sure I talked about this in a previous video, when I went to see him the very first time, I told him that I had chronic acid reflux. I've had a chronic cough for about 3 or 4 years from acid reflux, a very severe cough, enough to where I got tested for asthma, which I do have a little bit of asthma too, but it was mostly from acid reflux. It's hard to figure that out when you have a cough. It's hard to say, yes, it's this or it's that. For me, nothing really made it go away. It didn't really help. But now I'm realizing much more now that it was acid reflux the whole time. And so I told him that, I preferred the VSG, but I figured I would have to get the gastric bypass surgery because of my acid reflux. And he completely agreed with me. He said that I should not base my decision on acid reflux, and that it would not get worse. And so if I wanted to get the VSG, it's no problem. I totally could. And so he really kind of, I guess I should have just trusted my gut. Maybe I'm kind of mad at myself for not trusting my gut instinct, because I kept telling myself that I really should take the safer route in terms of the higher percentage of reducing the acid reflux by getting the gastric bypass. But it was my own sort of selfishness and not wanting to be so restricted with my diet. So I'm kind of having some inner, self-talk is not very positive about that. So I'm kind of regretting getting the VSG. I don't regret getting weight loss surgery at all. Zero regret. But I wish if I could turn back time, I would get gastric bypass. So there's that. And there's just also just the feeling of frustration with the plateau. And I went to the my nutritionist yesterday for my 4-month nutrition appointment. And she actually was very encouraging. She said I was doing really well with my diet. We did come up with a plan of eating 4 times a day because I have the tendency to go too long between meals. And when I do eat, it's a little bit too small, so it doesn't carry me over to the next meal. And so then I'm like too hungry. And then what happens is I end up kind of eating too fast, and then I fill up too fast, and I'm not really getting very good nutrition. So, and one thing she said, now I don't know if other plans or other nutritionists have recommended this, but she is telling me, and I might have mentioned this before, but she's telling me 600 to 800 calories per day is the most important thing for up to 1 whole year. So that seems like very low calories to me because I was averaging like 800. So I'm actually going to start switching out some of the protein for more vegetables to try to reduce the calories. So we'll see. And maybe she was talking more to break my stall. But so yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. 204 is wonderful. I'm very excited about that. You know, like I said, my starting weight was 257. My highest weight ever that I have ever seen was 261. So the fact that I'm 204, I mean, that's amazing. I'm so blessed to have been able to have surgery and to be in this position. But yeah, I think the 4-month mark for me, it's kind of like the slow down month. And who knows, it'll get better. But I guess that's kind of it. I felt like there was something else I wanted to talk to you guys about, but I can't remember what it is now. Maybe my thoughts. I don't know. I've been doing pretty good all day. Like even, my spirits have been really good today, but I don't know. I think now that the kids have like gone off to bed and it's real quiet in the house, I think I'm just kind of reflecting on the funeral and all the pictures that they had up of this beautiful young lady and like the music that they had playing, and it was just so sad. It was so sad. So I think it's just kind of got me a little bit in a kind of a somber mood. But anyway, I hope you guys are all doing great, and I will do another update. Maybe I'll wait until I can actually lose some weight. But anyway, okay. Have a great week, you guys. Bye.